Hi guys, happy holidays. I'm Katie Krause, joined by, of course, Deidre Behar.
Hello, happy holidays, everyone.
I like that little candy cane.
Oh yes. This will be my pointer for the entire segment.
Oh, great. Well, we thought it would be really fun today to count down our top 3 favorite female celebrities of 2012. We're getting very close to the new year, so what better way to kick it off, right?
Right, I love it.
Number 3 on our list this year, I don't know how many of you guys will agree with us, but we think that she's awesome. Kristen Stewart comes in at number 3.
Oh yes, she does. You guys, Kristen Stewart really had a standout year. You have to give her props for really taking the role of Bella and successfully transitioning into other roles. She really worked hard to make sure she didn't pigeonhole herself to just being the vampire girl. She successfully did movies like On the Road, she did Snow White. She really proved that she's a girl with acting chops.
She is a girl to be reckoned with. I completely agree. And I think it's really important to point out that with Breaking Dawn Part 2, coming out just last month, I believe that worldwide it brought in over $751 million.
I mean, what an accomplishment.
She is just box office gold. I know for On the Road, we've been covering that movie extensively. I talked to her at the premiere just a couple weeks ago here, and I just want to say, good for her. Again, she literally talked to every single person on that press line, and you don't see that with many A-list stars these days. So I know that I've said that before, but I just think that that proves how, I don't know, just I feel like she feels lucky to be in the position that she's in, and I feel like she knew that she had a lot to prove with the media after everything that went down with her big controversial affair with Rupert Sanders, and I can really appreciate that she knew what she had to do and she did it.
She did. She also inked a deal with Balenciaga this year.
Yes, she did.
She's a spokeswoman, she's an actress, and just all around a great girl.
All right, who's number 2 on our list?
Number 2 is, of course, it's gotta go to Jennifer Lawrence. The name alone brings, what is this, a touchdown to your hand?
Yes, touchdown!
And
Love her.
Yes, the biggest smiles to our faces because this girl has just proven in 2012 that she would literally be our best friend.
Can she?
Can she? She's funny, she's human, she's real, she's very open about her personal life and about her body image, and I personally love that about her, that she's kind of like, I'm not gonna starve myself to be this little skinny mini thing. I am who I am. I want that reflected in Katniss.
Yeah.
And she wants to be a really positive role model for young girls, and I think that's really, really awesome on her part.
Well, I've loved Miss J-Law ever since her big Sundance breakout year when she starred in Winter's Bone and she got nominated for an Oscar.
Yes.
And then when it was revealed that she was going to play Katniss Everdeen, I just
exploded
with happiness because I'm such a huge fan of the Hunger Games trilogy. I read all of them in, I think, an embarrassingly 6 days.
That's not an embarrassment, that's an accomplishment.
That's an accomplishment?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I adore her. I thought that her portrayal of Katniss was magnificent, everything that I could have ever wanted. I look back at the year that she's had at the magazine covers that she's been on. I mean, from Rolling Stone, we were talking about that earlier, and Elle, and Glamour.
Ask Men, she topped Ask Men's most desirable women list. I mean, the list really goes on and on of her accomplishments, and we just adore her.
And lastly, let me just say she just got nominated for a Golden Globe
of course.
For her role in Silver Linings Playbook, which was one of our favorite movies of the entire year. And I think that that can only indicate that she might get an Oscar nomination for her role in that movie opposite Bradley Cooper as well.
I certainly hope so. I know we love that movie.
She is the girl to watch, y'all. She is going to be even bigger, badder, more amazing in 2013. So that's why she's number 2.
Yes. Okay, let's say it in unison. On the count of 3, 2, 1, who is the top woman of 2012?
Taylor Swift!
Yeah! You guys, it's undeniable. We shriek at the top of our lungs and our vocal cords for this girl. She, oh my gosh, in 2012, she earned $57 million.
That's a lot of money.
That is more than I would ever even know what to do with.
I know.
Okay, so let's break it down. Why is she our top female this year?
For me personally, you know that I've had Red on repeat since it came out a couple months ago. I literally have not turned it off in my car. There is not a track on that entire album that I ever skip over because I think that it's so
good,
honest, and well produced, and I just love every single song. I think
let's give her a little tip of the hat for selling more in her first week than anyone has in a decade.
Yeah, 1.2
million records
in 1 week.
That's astounding. I mean, it's obviously a testament to her talent. Taylor has sort of made a foray into movies. She obviously did a voice in The Lorax.
With Zac Efron.
With Zac Efron, and she's going to be portraying one of her idols, Joni Mitchell, in an upcoming biopic, so that's super exciting.
And speaking of idols, she also got to perform with her idol, her #1 idol, James Taylor. Even in her song, Begin Again, she makes reference to how many James Taylor records she actually has. And speaking of that record, it was also very much about her previous relationships this year, Jake Gyllenhaal and also Connor Kennedy. And I think that she is amazing for how she's managed to bounce back and to channel all of maybe her heartbreak into positivity
and
and
creativity.
Motivation.
And of course, we weren't the only fans. The critics love her as well. Taylor took home 2 Grammys this year, and she was the ACM Entertainer of the Year, the top honor of the night.
And she just got nominated for a Grammy for next year for her new single.
Oh yes, and a Golden Globe for Safe and Sound
Yes.
from the Hunger Games, of course.
So We Are Never Getting Back Together, Safe and Sound, great tracks. I would just want to ask you off the top of your head, besides these 3 women, who else were you loving this year? Another female.
Oh my gosh.
Like an honorary
woman to add to the list. Personally, I would add Rihanna.
Okay.
I think Rihanna is one of the hardest working hustlers in the game. She was on a plane for 7 days promoting her record, touring around Europe. She's put out fragrances. She's done this, she's done that. She did Battleship this year. She, entered into a new foray acting. I think Rihanna is going to be another one to watch in 2013.
I like that answer.
How about you?
I always choose Jennifer Aniston whenever I'm asked, and I think it's really amazing that she got engaged this year to Justin Theroux. I'm just so thrilled for her. I feel like she will consistently and always be a working top actress. I would like to see her maybe in the next couple years sort of play a more serious role, get an Oscar nom. But I always just love Jennifer Aniston. She's so darn classy.
She really is.
Yeah. So let's wrap up.
Just to wrap up, you guys, our top 3 ladies of 2012 include Kristen Stewart, Jennifer Lawrence, and of course Taylor Swift.
Yep.
But we want to know, in your opinion, who you think had the best year altogether. Let us know below in the comments section. And what is their most important instruction?
Please subscribe. We really want to get to 80,000 subscribers before year's end. So pretty please hit that subscribe button and have a very jolly, merry holiday season.
Oh, yes.
And we will see you next time.
Yep.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.